Alright, is this thing working? Hello, hello? What's up, everybody? Sorry, I don't know what the hell is going on. I think I'm streaming to two different places. I don't know what's happening. So, I'm sorry. We're very late. But my mom was heading out of town tomorrow, so I got in late, and I apologize. And didn't schedule it earlier today. But something's wrong with YouTube. When I started Streamlabs, damn it, it's like it's streaming to two different places. It didn't let me do a proper thing, right, so I don't think. Hello, hello. I don't think people were in the right chat. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I don't know. Whoa! Why is that mute? Why is that doing that? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think there's two different chats going on. I'm not sure what the hell is going on. Okay, Nicole. There's Nicole. Okay, 33 people. It was like 17. I don't know what's happening. When I started Streamlabs this time, it had like I had created the stream on YouTube, and I'm sorry, guys. And then it popped up and had enter a title and all this shit. So I don't know what the hell's happening. So hopefully people are in the right place. Hold on once. I'm just checking. See, it's not. It's weird. All right. I'm posting on Patreon too for anybody as well who wants to leave questions and all that good shit. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. All right, let me move that over there. See, that's what I mean, Neff. There's something wrong. I'm streaming to two different places. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know the right thing. Let me see. I've been sitting here for the last 30 minutes trying to figure out this shit. Let me see if this link is correct on Twitter. Okay, yeah, the link is, but people are not in this chat that are in the other chat. There's another chat going on somewhere. So, fuck. I have no idea why it's streaming. It didn't stream to the video I scheduled as usual, is what I'm saying. What's up, Paul? So you used the YouTube link. It took me. Okay, so yeah, I can't see my own streams on YouTube. I guess I have to see a different account. Let me see if I can see that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's showing a weird thumbnail. Like, that's not my thumbnail that I created for this. That's weird. Yeah, see, there's two. There's the one I created, and then there's the one we're on. I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, it's showing. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the confusion. Okay, yeah, there's two streams. The other one, I don't know if I can't let me actually see. I can probably see if the other one, it doesn't show live, it just says waiting. So there's other people in the other chat. So let me post the right one. Okay, hold on one sec, to those guys. All right. And I'm sorry. Now my volume won't turn on. That's awesome. Hold on one second, guys. There's two streams. The other one, I don't know if there's Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was muted because, my bad. Yeah, can somebody post the link to this video in the other chat? Okay, if you can. I can't do it from this, from my main account. So, yeah, there's two showing up. I'm off now. I'm off. So, yeah, there's another chat over there somewhere that's, I have no idea. This is ridiculous. Okay. Anyway, can somebody confirm they posted that over there just to make sure everybody knows we're over here? I have no idea what's happening. This is the first time I've ever seen Streamlabs do this garbage. Anyway, what's up, everybody? I know we're late, so we can't do this too long tonight anyway, but Jesus Christ. I would like everybody to know that I'm over here, not waiting over there. So. Okay, anyway, Okay. So, hey kids, thank you, Nicole. I don't know if you, Nicole, here, let me, if you can post a link over there, I don't know if it'll let you. There you go. Now you should be able to post links over there. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, there's another, here it is right here. Here's the other one scheduled for now, and it didn't stream to this one. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Now I'm, okay. Okay, now I can post it, I think. All right, thank you, Nicole. I see you're posting there too. Okay, I finally got it. Okay, all right. So there. Yeah, Jack. If you're not a mod, links will automatically be deleted. It'll go to like comments and stuff like that. Anyway, hello, everybody. We're here at least for a little bit. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Neff, Jake from State Farm, Sluice, Zara, Lord Kev, Natalie. Again, thank you, Nicole. What's up, Stacy Myers? What's up, Paul? Fire Program. This is the way. What's up, man? What's up, Big E? Jojo, Doc Holiday. What's up, man? Randy Suimatsu. Yeah, Randy, there was some issue for the last 30 minutes I've been trying to figure out. It started streaming to this other place, this at the ether. So I scheduled the stream, the one that has a thumbnail, and then I clicked stream on here and it didn't send it to that one. I have no idea what's happening. Anyway, we're here now though. Late, but we're here. Yes, Diane Harris, happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. What's up, Dee Dee Lee? What's up, John Haymaker? Karen with a Y, hello. Anyway, so Mandalorian episode 4. It was good. All right, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best one, but it was pretty good. So anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. What's up, Ungalia? How are you? Hey, Mary, how are you? Anyway, so for anybody that's on Patreon, I did post a Patreon link there for if you want to post questions, feel free to do so as usual. But so it is the correct link. It just won't have a thumbnail because it's not going to the right place. Yes. Oh, yes, T-Bow, and YouTube is driving me insane. It's driving me insane, man. Hello, Anita. How are you? I guess it is Thanos, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so as I said, I don't know if you guys have seen the review video, but quit pushing buttons. Exactly. I did it the same way I've done it for years, and it just sent it somewhere else. So I was sitting there the whole time over here and people were over there. I'm not sure what's happening. I'll look into this when we get done here. What's up, Hairless Oyster? I am. I'm good. I'm hydrated. I'm good. I got my sun drop here. Been drinking water all day. So anyway, Jojo, yeah, hashtag get Chris to 100K. Yeah, we're going backwards. We're still going backwards. I'm sure we've lost 5 or 10 subscribers since I started this. But anyway, so we'll be celebrating 75K again here soon, a couple months probably. So anyway, yes, Doc Cade, Mando got his helmet fondled. Yeah, I knew it was a little too early for that, but he had a love interest. But anyway, like I was saying on the review video, or it was, I liked the episode. Don't get me wrong, it was good. It was still good. I think it's a lot of people's least favorite, and the reason I said, and Neff, me and you had talked about this as well on the Twitch stream, was, he started talking too much. He started talking too much like Blade, and I used the Blade reference before. If you guys are Blade fans, the first Blade, outstanding, and they were all good, but it kind of gets a little bit, it kind of takes away from Blade when he starts talking too much. Jack, I just sip on sun drops now. I drink water all day. I've been working out and all that good stuff and all that. So yeah, I'm not drinking much sun drop. I'm only drinking them, only sipping on them throughout the day. So I did get one now though to sip on. But yes, anyway, so it was it's great, but I just didn't like. And Neff, you brought this up too. We were talking about he's talking too much, and I didn't buy the idea that he's afraid of one ATST. You know what I mean? I don't get it. He can blow up the whole thing, but he can't stick one of those things on a leg and blow it up before it ever comes to the village. So I had issues with little things like that, but overall, still good. I get what they were doing for sure. Alice Kirk, notifications, probably nobody got it. We were streaming to 2 different places at one time somehow. I was sitting here on this stream, and there was another stream that was scheduled and it never sent it to that one, the proper one. So I don't know what's happening. No idea. So hopefully you guys got that link over there and everybody came over, and that other one's not even on. But yeah, so other than that, it was good. I mean, I dug the I like the former Rebel shock trooper. It was pretty cool. I mean, I like how he works with people. He don't have to be a solo artist the whole time, so I don't have a problem with that. He had kind of a love interest. You got a little bit more in his backstory. And then he did take his helmet off, though. So that does confirm that they can take it off when they have to, eat, drink, whatever. And he did that. And then he thought about letting homegirl, his crush, because apparently he stayed there a few weeks. So he said to the other girl one time, and I forgot the character name. I apologize. But we kicked ass a couple weeks ago. So he apparently stayed there for a while before the bounty hunter. What's up, everybody? Loves Chris. Yeah, Paul. They definitely did they did the King Kong Jurassic World thing with the whole ATST thing. The ATST looked cool with the red coming out of the windows. That was kind of cool. What's up, Alex Kirk? Another hashtag get Chris to 100K. Jojo got the notification. I don't know. Was it for this actual one or was it the other one? So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, we got the Loth Cat. That's right, Sluice. So for those not familiar, that Loth Cat, those were on Star Wars Rebels. For anybody who haven't seen Rebels, on the planet Lothal. So that he didn't call that Lothal, right? He didn't call that planet Lothal. He called it something else. So I guess it was just a pet or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, Killmonger, that's what we were saying, is that he could have went in there and by himself and sabotaged the whole camp and not had a whole thing about it. But, I mean, I get what they were doing, it was more about him spending some time with this little group, this little village, and kind of having a love interest, and he's thinking about, like, he could just disappear there and all that stuff, and he was thinking about it, but then of course the bounty hunter really confirmed that he can't stay still with Baby Yoda. They'll always be coming after him. So, Diane Harris Q&A, wasn't the widow the same person who played as Leah Clearwater in Twilight? I wouldn't know that, Diane, because I didn't watch Twilight. I watched about 5 minutes of the first one, and I couldn't stand it. So somebody did mention, though, that there was a Twilight actress in there, so I don't know who that is. Sorgan, yes, that's right. Thank you, Sluice. I didn't think they said Lethal, but Lethal was definitely referenced there at least. What's up, Bob Fisher? Galactic Actual. Yeah, a music montage. Yeah, now don't get me wrong, it was still good. It was still good. Just my least favorite. I like the village though. I like the feel of the village. And here's this girl right here. Actually, I can pull that up. If I have the right thing here. Let's see if this is on the right one. There you go. So is that the girl we're talking about? Is that the Twilight girl? I don't know. Don't know Twilight. Yeah, Seven Samurai. That was definitely what a lot of people referenced in the comments section for sure. Definitely had that vibe. What's up, Michael Palmer? Yeah, yeah, Neff. Manda becomes a father for 2 weeks, forgets how to wipe his own ass. Yeah, I agree. There was, I mean, again, I get what they were doing. It was more for his character, a little bit more backstory. Does confirm that he's a foundling for the Mandalorians took him in. At least we found out what happens if you take your helmet off. You're not killed; they just kick you out of the guild, basically, or should say the clan, the Mandalorian clan, the bigger clan. But anyway, I don't. Is she in Westworld? Randy, I don't remember who she played in Westworld. I'm trying to picture her. Man, I did get the Westworld vibe from this little village, like because I mean, that's what I was telling somebody too, who said, somebody was talking about Star Wars and, going back to that video I did on the sci-fi versus fantasy stuff. If you would have taken him and changed his clothes, the Mandalorian, and just a couple other words, like the Outsiders, you know what I mean? It would have been a regular old Western, you know what I mean? That's how close it is. Like the neighboring outlaw gang, came to raid the village on horseback instead of on an ATST. Everybody loves Chris. I wonder if Baby Yoda would have stayed in the village if Mando left. I think after he was left with the Empire, Baby Yoda may have done something drastic. I think he probably would have. He wouldn't have wanted to, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming he can kind of understand what the Mandalorian's telling him. He don't listen, for damn sure. But yeah, I mean, the bottom line is he would have had. He's too important. He would have had bounty hunters coming, just like the one did. So, just like she said, they'll keep coming. So it's interesting, and they can't. I don't know if they can dump him off quite yet. Not that he needs to be in every single episode, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to him. They're not going to kill him off, though. I mean, I kind of thought they did for a couple seconds, just a couple milliseconds. Yeah, Bob. That's what I was saying earlier. The red coming out of the ports of the ATS-2, it did look cool for sure. But they used the King Kong vibe coming through the woods. The trees toppling and everything. Breaking Dawn and Westworld, says Tina. Okay, I don't remember in Westworld. I did the Westworld videos I did both seasons, but I did only a couple videos for season 2 because they copyright tag me every time after a day on every video. So I don't remember. Was she an android in the park? I don't remember. I thought she looked familiar. Nicole. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. I was just showing this character here, Nicole. I'll flip it back here in a second. Bob Fisher, I think that those beacons, then so long as we have Baby Yoda, the show then becomes a team, I guess is what you're saying. Yeah, it's an interesting pairing. Yeah, Neff, I did hear that, and I won't. I do have. There is a similar spoiler for another character on the show, but I won't say it in case because apparently Ryan Johnson spilled it, and it's not a spoiler specifically to what happens to this character or anything, but you know, kind of what doesn't happen just because of the spoiler. So I won't go any further than that unless you want me to say it, but I won't say it. All right, let me go back to this, see if this is working. At least my shit's working over here. 3 episodes? So I got a feeling, I got a feeling she'll be back. I got a feeling that he's going to go back there at some point. I'm not saying anytime soon. I think it could be something maybe in a later season. Well, if she's 3 episodes this season, though, I don't know. He'll be back there to retire, is what I'm saying. Something like that. I don't, maybe at the very end of the show, he goes back to this village and settles down and lets her take his helmet off. I don't know. That would be seasons from now, I'm sure, though. Oh, yes. Okay, Tina, I remember her now. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Randy Suimatsu, for the super chat. Julia Jones, Mohana. Yes, okay. So Mohana was the girl that the Indian chief had to fell in love with, yeah, that's right, because he was the one fully self-conscious. That's right. Now I remember. That's correct. That's where I saw her. Jack, I am not watching his Dark Materials yet. I will. But yeah, I keep hearing great things about it. Diane, Q&A, would you like to see other Game of Thrones actors in The Mandalorian? Sure. They're everywhere now. The actors are great. I have no problem with that at all. And they are everywhere now. In a lot of shows. Let's see here. Let me check. Natalie on Patreon. Thank you, Natalie. No question, just bananas. Thank you, Natalie, for the banana emoji. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening tonight. Yeah, Natalie. You're Natalie's watching Star Wars? Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing, Natalie? How far are you? Did you watch them all? Have you caught up? All right. Everybody loves Chris. This is kind of one of my theories. I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't caught any major clues, but I think Mando will play a role in delivering Baby Yoda to Luke. Luke may plan on raising Baby Yoda in the Jedi way. Just thought of this. The Rebel shock trooper may even know Luke. This is what I said last week or the week before. One of those last couple of videos. Is at some point he's going to, because what I didn't like too about this episode is he kind of forgot about the Force thing and was going to leave him there, and he knows that's a special thing. He should, and it was like you should be finding out who to take him to, even though it'd be a great place for him to grow up and have a life. It's going to eventually lead to maybe Luke and his new Jedi Academy, which would be in existence right now before the First Order and Kylo Ren and all that other shit. So it's possible. The problem with that is if he ends up there, then you know what happens to Baby Yoda, down the road. What's up? I'm just saying. How are you? Jojo, I have not seen C yet, but I have seen the trailer. It looks really, really cool. The whole thing being blind and they're still fighting and stuff. Natalie's on the first two here so far. Okay, it's see, Natalie, you can like a Star Wars show and not be a Star Wars nerd. Space battles presenting light swords and freaking laser beams. No. Mary Kincaid, you might think about getting on his Dark Materials because no one is reviewing it at all. I thought there was a lot of people reviewing. I haven't seen any, obviously, because wouldn't know anything about it. I assume though it'll be a lot of people reviewing that. Don't know. Excuse me. Nicole, thank you. Chris loved the Star Wars GOT comparison. Yeah, I just thought I would throw it out there for people, to invite people, to join the dark side and check out, sci-fi in general, but Star Wars specifically, because we are covering it here, but because, it is the same stories. It's just different dressing. That's all. So thank you. What's up? Is that Sahul? I'm sorry, Sahul? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Sehul, 670. What's up? How are you? I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. Bob Fisher, is it possible the Mando never leaves Baby Yoda, Lone Wolf, and Cub style? I guess it's possible, but I don't know. At some point, you would think that's not. It'd be really cool if he had a growth spurt. I don't know, and he can help learn his force abilities, but he needs training, I'm assuming, like anybody else. So he does know obviously a couple things naturally being a child. So I don't know his past in the last 50 years, obviously. So that would be kind of cool if he could help him out occasionally, but then he's always going to be in danger. And they may use that hook a little bit too to keep us guessing, like, is he going to actually, will they kill him off, and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's an odd pairing, but it works. Good night, Diane Harris. Have a good one. Sorry we didn't get here sooner. Hope you feel better. Natalie, I'm enjoying it so far. Fascinating. I chuckled a few times when I noticed music getting louder on something I should know, but meant nothing to me. Yeah. Well, I don't know, Natalie. Have you seen the movies and anything else regarding Star Wars? I don't know. But this they got a whole different feel, though. Feels like Star Wars, but the Western feel. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Hey, Aaron, Q&A. So how are they tracking Baby Yoda? Is it through DNA? Is there a tracking device? No, it's some kind of biological thing. It's not a actual device they can remove that we know of. They said it was a bio tracker. So somehow, I don't know how they can explain that. If that's the first time they saw the child, is when they took the DNA scan or whatever for the Camino people. So I don't know how it works, but it's some bio tracker, so it's not like they can remove something like a bracelet or, some kind of thing in his clothing or whatever. But I don't really know how that works. Like, I can understand it, like prisoners, like he chases a lot of bail hoppers and stuff, like in real life. And they have been in prison, so they can get scanned or whatever and be put into a fob. But I don't know how somebody that's not been caught gets the scan to be programmed into a fob biologically. So I don't know the technology. Killmonger, BJ, and the bear in space. Yes. Paul, when the bounty hunter had Baby Yoda in his crosshairs, I totally thought he would stop the bullet using the Force. I thought about that too. And then you hear the shot go off, and even though they used that in the very first episode with IG 11, then it was like, okay, they did the whole who shot thing again. But for just a second, I was like, oh hell, they're not going to show that. Randy, Baby Yoda able to communicate with Mandy bits at a time and be a powerful ally. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Do you think though that Baby Yoda would wear off after a while? Or do you want to get back into some? He doesn't have to be in every scene, but would he wear off after a while? Seeing him so much and making him kind of the center taken away from the Mandalorian stuff. I don't know. Neff, thank you, man. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order was great. It was outstanding, man. I want to play it again on the giant TV at a harder level with proper fighting and not just kind of rushing through and then going and finding all the secrets. So I would love to do that again. I wouldn't stream it again, I guess, but yeah, because I haven't played. Yeah, I have not played a video game on a giant screen, just sitting down and playing in a long time because I've always streamed everything I played in the last 2 years. So that would be kind of cool, though. Yeah, Nicole, we beat it. It only took about an hour and a half the other night. We were really close on the stream before. Sluice, Dave Filoni, I'm sorry, back to direct the next episode. Cool. Yeah, I haven't even looked up the director's list. I know, uh, was it Bryce Howard? She did this one. The one before, I forgot her name. That was really good. So I haven't even looked up all the directors, anything like that. But yeah, Filoni, he's the one that did Rebels, so he was the one who ran Rebels, and it was a good show. And then he definitely knows the Star Wars universe. He's faithful to it, so whatever he touches is going to be great. James McLean, hello James. There was a Clone Wars episode just like this one where some Jedi hired mercenaries, trained some farmers to fight pirates. It even had the 1, 2, 3 stances bit. Any relation? Interesting. I need to go back and watch the Clone Wars again, which is something I'm going to do before the season 7 comes out, because I need to. There's so much there from 6 seasons that I don't remember everything, but that makes sense. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of those though, not just in Clone Wars. There's been a lot of shows and movies where some badass teaches some local village how to fight and protect themselves. That's kind of a thing. That's been a theme in a lot of shows and movies. So I don't know if it was directly, taken from there as far as the Clone Wars. I think that's been done in pretty much every genre of everything almost. Yes, thank you, Bob. Deborah Chow. Yes, that was outstanding. So hopefully I don't know how many she's doing. She'll probably do some more too. And they're working on season 2 now. So I'd imagine probably some of the same people. Killmonger would love to see the Mando fight somebody with a laser type staff, Red Viper style. Yeah, I mean, well, he fought he kind of uses his. He kind of uses his damn rifle as almost a staff in a way, with the shock thing on the end. But that would be cool. He did fight the Trandoshans a little bit like that, so we're going to see plenty more fighting. Plenty more fighting. Yes, that's right, Anita. Correct, Anita. Thank you, Deborah Chow. That's right. I did read that. Deborah Chow will be directing on the Obi-Wan series, so that's a good sign. That's a great sign. That should be pretty damn good. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, let's get this thing going. I'm a little more excited about it. And because she is not about political stuff, and that's what I'm saying. So if she's going to be directing on there, then that's a good thing. Yeah, there you go, Neff. And somebody mentioned this, or maybe it was you, Neff. I'm sorry. It's going to be interesting seeing Bill Burr as a bounty hunter. Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody asked if he was going to be a good guy or a bad guy or whatever. I'd imagine, is he a bounty hunter, Neff? Is that what it is? If he's a bounty hunter, it's not really a good guy or a bad guy. It's just he may be after, something with the Mandalorian or Baby Yoda, or trying, I think that's going to be obviously a recurring thing. And I don't want them to wear that out too much, though, where all these other bounty hunters are still coming after Baby Yoda. So I don't know how long they can do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Bill Burr. He was in the trailer. He had the little. I like the shoulder gun. That was pretty cool. Wherever he aims with his regular weapon, it aims too. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy Padge? Waititi is directing the season finale of Mandalorian. That'll be fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't looked up any of the other directors. Oh, Bob, Deborah is doing all episodes? Oh, shit. Well, then, count me in. Count me in for damn sure. I'm definitely down for that. Let me fix this camera here a little bit so I can stop leaning over. There we go. What's up, Chauncey Brown? Carnival Row already. Yeah, Nicole, the comedian Bill Burr, he's in The Mandalorian. I'm assuming it's just one episode, but I haven't read any filming news or anything about it. I just knew from the trailer and a couple little things little articles and stuff like that. But I haven't went searching for like filming news or whatever because we're all kind of, a lot of us were kind of skeptical of a Disney Star Wars show and all that. But it shows you, man, they get the right people on it, they can do it right. T-Bowen ended up missing you finishing the Fallen Order Friday, but went back and yeah, I saw you. I saw you vanished a little bit. That's all right though. That's all right, man. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. I would like to do it again and go through and get all the secrets and all that kind of stuff. That would be kind of cool. Maybe do a whole walkthrough thing. But like I said, I don't know if I would stream it again, just because obviously we streamed it already. Let's see here. I'm trying to. Here is I think I don't have that on my thing there. Who has gotten? Because I know this is now available. I haven't looked at the details of these toys and stuff or the merchandise. Who's gotten this little dude? Who's ordered it already? Who? I've seen one little doll. I think I don't know if it was legit though. You know how people were knocking it off already. I'm sure. But I want this little dude, like a detailed. Maybe I'll do I don't know, a Black Series version of him, as opposed to just some stuff thing. But I'm sure there's plenty of plush toys. Randy Sumatsu. Bill Burr was in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Yeah, of course. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know. But that's cool. Yeah, he's funny as hell. That's okay, Anita. That's okay. That's all right. Nobody. It was only like 7 people there. It was Saturday. I think it was. Was it Friday or Saturday? I don't know. Everybody's out, with social lives, so I understand. Bob Fisher, I'd like to see Dave Chappelle play a bounty hunter. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. He's a comedic genius. He could do a spoof on it for damn sure. Everybody loves Chris. I bet Cara Dune wished she had kept an Ewok to explore the galaxy with, like Mando does with Baby Yoda. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Did she say? I know she said she was a former Rebel shock trooper. Did she say? Oh, that's right. She mentioned Endor. And that's what I was thinking. This is 5 or 7 years after, right? Okay, so yeah, so that fits because I get, I don't know, somebody had asked me something about her age, and I was trying to think, would she be too damn? But no, that fits. Yeah, that's right. She mentioned Endor. Killmonger. Hey Chris, do you think John Favreau would have been a good showrunner for Game of Thrones? Man, I think anybody would have. besides Dan and Dave after. I mean, it's just so weird. It's so weird because I don't care what you say about season 8, even 7 and 6, and some people even go back as far as 5. But the first 4 and basically 5 were outstanding. I mean, you just couldn't beat it. And for them to, I don't know. I guess they were just really good at adapting things because it was one of the closest adaptations ever. And then for it all of a sudden to go to shit was just insane. So I don't know. I don't know who. I mean, they got to get the credit for that too. Is all I mean. Chauncey ordered the Funko Pop. Yeah, I think I'm done with Funko Pops. I have the entire Game of Thrones collection. It's just sitting there on the shelf collecting dust, and now I'm mad about it. So, Cat of the Castle knitting one right now. Oh, knitting one. Interesting. Jack, Baby Yoda is a male. I missed that the first time too. If that's what you're asking, I believe. The scene where the doctor with the Camino patch, where he rescued Baby Yoda from him in the Empire, he said that he was protecting him, I believe. Well, that's all right, JoJo. I mean, you don't have to go back and watch a VOD on Twitch. It doesn't do anything. I mean, you're welcome to. It's there for, it's there for 15 or 20 days or whatever it is before it gets deleted. But we could stream it again. I don't know why we would, but we could. Grant, what's up, Grant Tollison? The Mandalorian turned me into a Star Wars nerd. Uh-oh. Welcome to the family. Notice another bounty hunter droid in The Empire Strikes Back when C-3PO is on a junk conveyor, maybe sent to collect a bounty on Lando. No, I don't, well, yeah, it wouldn't have been in the Empire, though. What bounty hunter are you referring to? Empire, you had a lot of bounty hunters when Vader called them up on the Star Destroyer. That's where the original IG-88 was seen, the droid that was in episode 1. Same model, I mean, not same character. Jack Wimmer, the Dave Chappelle crack guy, would be great. Yeah, I could see him. They should do that. They should give Dave Chappelle a guest spot again in the Mandalorian. What's up, K-Dubs? I think we got K-Dubs here. I think we got K-Dubs converted. So we got K-Dubs and we have Natalie converted to Star Wars fans in a way, at least partially, kind of, sorta. I think. Is that right, K-Dubs? Natalie's up on you 2 episodes, but I don't know. I know you were watching movies, but have you watched The Mandalorian? I don't know. Yes, T-Bone, it seemed like nobody knew how to communicate in the last couple seasons of Game of Thrones. I don't know. I have no idea what happened. No idea. I know that I guess the DVDs, the Blu-rays are coming out, and I know people have been posting the deleted scenes. So I haven't seen all those, and I don't know if I'm going to go watch them or not. Honestly. Colton, Dan, and Dave didn't have George to hold their hand after 4. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know how much he did. You know, he did write an episode every season, but I don't know how much he was involved in the first 4 seasons or not. I mean, as far as like being there or whatever, maybe they had a much closer relationship. I have no idea. But he didn't write anything but 1 episode, so they had the other same writers that were there the entire time for the most part. So it's really, really odd. WMS Bill Burr during H3 podcast. Bill Burr mentions he was working with Rick as a director, and Famuyiwa. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. Famuyiwa is listed as director for episode 6. Okay, so what are we on? We just got done with 4. Okay, so then he's going to be... So that's the episode he's in, or is he in multiple episodes? It's probably just 1, I'd imagine. I don't know. Yeah, K Dubs. I think she was pretty badass too. Yeah, I liked it. I liked her character, and we'll see her again. She is listed for season 2, so she won't be. I think she'll be recurring. I guess a recurring role. I guess. This type of show is just not going to have people in there consistently because, except for obviously the Mandalorians, but even them, like the other ones, I'm not going to see them every episode because he's going to be doing his own thing. So. But yeah, she's supposed to be back, as far as my understanding. I don't listen, Nicole. I don't listen to H3. I mean, I've watched a few clips on YouTube of Ethan H3 their podcast. I can't watch Ethan. I could probably listen fine, and I like him and his wife. I just can't watch his eyes. He does the eye thing like he's always, doing this stuff, and it just I can't watch the video. Maybe I just need to listen to the actual podcast. But I don't listen to a bunch of podcasts anyway. But I mean, I've seen clips here and there and whatever. But I don't. It's not something I consistently watch. Grant, I was referring to a dismantled bounty droid on the side of the junk conveyor belt. Oh, okay. Another. Okay, I got you. Yes, that makes sense. Bob Fisher, are you looking forward to Kit Harington as the Black Knight in the MCU? Yeah, I think it'd be cool. But he's the Black Knight though. He's not an Eternal, so I'm not sure how they're working that in. But I'm not an expert on the Eternals or the Black Knight. I just know of them and I know the basics. But I think it'd be cool. Sure, I think he can play about anything. D.D. Lee, just imagine a Dave Chappelle spoof with him wearing the Mando helmet and taking it off to reveal Clayton Bigsby. They should do it. Do it. What's up, Steph Snow? Sorry if you got trapped in the other chat over there. I don't know what happened. Grant, no, Sundrop has not approached me for a sponsorship. They've turned me down twice. They have. Even back in the day when we were still getting views and we were growing and all that, they said no. But to be fair, they went through some financial issues here and got sold. So I'm sure they don't understand YouTubers and how many people watch it. I don't know. Probably a little old school. Neff, Jon Favreau is great at simple stories like the original Iron Man. Chef, at his older comedy stuff, Iron Man 1 was successful because it was simple. The Marvel MCU owes John F. for success. Agreed, 100%. Galactica. Oh, okay. So Cara Dune, she's in 3 episodes this season. Okay, that's cool. I just know she's back for season 2. I know they're working on that now, so that's cool. Maybe I don't know how that works. If he's leaving there, where maybe she follows him or something, and I don't know. Maybe they end up on the same planet again. We'll see what happens. Lord Kev, what's creepy? What's creepy? Steph, you never seen any of the Star Wars movies, nor do I relate to that Baby Yoda is cute as hell. Wait a minute. So, but you've seen the Mandalorian, right, Steph? You're watching the Mandalorian to see Baby Yoda, and you don't want to go watch like the expanded universe from the Mandalorian. Come on, Steph. Come on. All right, Natalie. Have a good one. Good night. It's late. Thanks for stopping by, Natalie. Karen with a Y, she goes to bed early, typically. She'll fall asleep. Yeah, Colton, Red Dead Redemption. I know I watched my cousin play quite a bit, but I never did because I don't know, what was I streaming at the time? I can't remember, but I knew that Jedi I was getting for sure, Fallen Order. Ron, I'm honestly more interested in the Mandalorian storyline than the movies right now. I swear, what a blunder in the plot development, what they're going to do in Rise of Skywalker, it scares me. Same here, Aaron. I tell you what, James had never seen The Last Jedi, and James is a Star Wars fan, not a hardcore nerd like me, but we had all went to the movies to see the trilogy, the original, not the original trilogy, but the prequels and Episode 7, and then he never saw 8, and so we actually went back and I watched The Last Jedi the first time since the theater the other night, and it's not as horrible as I remembered it, but it's still bad. It's still, the whole story is just, I don't know. I don't know. I hope JJ can fix some things, but I don't think he can undo everything. You can't undo how Luke was done, and Leia for that matter, and I don't know. I don't know if they can. I'm worried about it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to go see it, but I just, Sluice. I got my Rise of Skywalker tickets, but my expectations are low. Same here. I just don't know how you can undo what you saw already. But that's Ryan Johnson, and then if you don't like his horrible writing, then you've got to be a bigot or something. That's what he says. Steph Snow, no, just a clips of the Mandalorian, not enough to get the gist. I don't know, it's just too future-y for me. Here's the thing, Steph. It's in a galaxy far, far away, but it says first a long time ago, Steph Snow. So, Steph, it's an old story. And here's the great thing about it. Like, I understand, that's why I did the other video comparing Game of Thrones and Star Wars, right? Like, Star Trek, I understand. Star Trek is future-y, right? Because, perfect uniforms, sleek ships, and everything's always perfect. And, the technology's just overwhelming. They can talk to a computer and it fixes everything. But Star Wars, people still have to fix things. They have wrenches, and they're always welding and fixing things. Even though there's cool technology, it's still like, you can kind of buy it. You know what I mean? Except for the whole magic-y force stuff, obviously. But now check something out for watch The Mandalorian at least. It's not Star Wars-y in the sense of future-y. I know we always make up words here. But yeah, check it out. Check out a full episode. I mean, if you like dudes or anybody, whatever, in like a knight costume, right? Game of Thrones, in armor, right? It's the same thing. I promise. The same thing without swords. They're still sword-like weapons, but you know what I mean? No, John Haymaker, I love Star Trek too. I was just saying that's a little more future-y because it is. Yes, Mary Kay, that's a good way to put it. Star Wars is Tolkien in space. That's a great way to put it. Matt Riley, thank you. Love the t-shirt, Chris. I have spoken. Yes, I have spoken. T-shirts are up now, and I also did This Is the Way. Those are up on the store now. And I need to actually order my own Baby Yoda shirt. But yes, I finally got this, and it looks pretty good. It looks okay. But I'm no professional designer. That's right, Jake. A long time ago, it's got to be good. Exactly. Magic-y and future-y. Jake from State Farm. I bet Mando has a tiny sword. Maybe. I don't know. But I really don't care, and hopefully don't bring it up. John Haymaker, Star Trek is better. Fight me. It's almost two completely different things for me. I love Star Trek. Don't get me wrong. I watched them all. I really dug Deep Space Nine as far as one of the shows. I love the original movies, the original series, Next Generation, Voyager. I want to look forward to the Picard show so bad, but I'm afraid they're going to screw it up like they did this other Star Trek. But if I had to choose between Star Trek and Star Wars, I got to go with Star Wars. Just gotta. Anita, I've been a fan of Star Wars from the beginning. Parents put it on VHS as our babysitter. Loved it, and The Mandalorian has brought the love back after the disappointment of the sequels. Yes, I think that's a lot of people feel that way, Anita. I do believe that. I've seen it on Twitter, online. I'm telling you, a lot of people feel that way. Dune is better. Fight me. I got to get into Dune, man. I do. I need to, Neff. I know it would be good. I know the basic story of Dune, and I probably read something years and years ago, but I don't remember much other than the movie. And yeah, I know it's a good story. I'm sure it's great. It's just I don't have time for everything. It drives me crazy. Yeah, Bob Fisher. Mandalorian makes me feel like I'm back in fifth grade watching Return of the Jedi on the big screen. I agree. I agree. And James actually said that. Speaking of the big screen, we watched when he came over to watch episode 4. He was like, "This is the first episode," because a lot of people thought this was the worst, even though still good, being the worst episode so far. But he said this is the first time it's felt like a TV show instead of a movie. That's what he said. And so, Zara, thank you, Zara. Appreciate it. Chris, love the way you just make up words. Sign of a great writer. I don't know about that, Zara, but maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, Paul, I know there's a new Dune coming. My buddy Quinn from Ideas of Ice and Fire, he's obviously a big, huge Dune fan and expert, I'm sure. And he's still blowing up on YouTube because he's got the whole Dune thing going. So I think I don't know how many people do it, but I told him I need to start reading Dune. I know, Uncle Lynn. I know. I've had a lot of people tell me a lot of stuff that I hadn't done, so don't feel slighted. All right, Bob Fisher, have a good one. Good night. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm sorry for all. I apologize, everybody, for all the issues. Here, let's pull up. Here's Cora. I love her little. I love her little rebellion tattoo. I can't zoom in on that, obviously, but I love that little tattoo that she got there. It's kind of a dumb place to put it, if you're trying to, hide out from the Empire, but I still love it. Yeah, Marius. Yeah, I remember the series, but never saw it because I just didn't know enough about it and didn't know if I would dig something that wasn't the main. If I didn't learn the main stuff first, so never saw it. Yeah, Nicole, we should be doing a podcast again this week. We had, the holidays and scheduling things going on, so we apologize. Um, we missed. We were going to do this other documentary, and it ended up being kind of the same thing before, where it was the last two actually we watched. It's a great little story, but it's not really a podcast. It would be like a 15-20 minute conversation. It's just not much to delve into. And the other one I was talking about was the other one with Kathleen Zellner from Making a Murderer. She was in this new documentary about this kid who got put in prison, but then he was finally released for a crime he didn't commit. So we watched it, thought we were going to do that one. It was like, we can. It's not really that in depth, you know what I mean? It's pretty straightforward. It's about a 20-minute conversation. So we decided we just want to put out good ones. We don't want to just put something out to be putting something out. So we got to get our shit together though, and we'll definitely be doing video and stuff. Obviously, when I move, whenever that happens. But anyway, Neff, thank you for the super chat. I guess I guess the damn alerts are not working or something. Thank you, man. Is this the way though, Mando? Thank you. Appreciate it. This is the way. Randy Sumatsu, thank you for this super chat. Spider-Verse is still on Netflix, but not Disney Plus. Yeah, I saw the other day, Randy, because I am going to watch that still, I promise. But I think what they're doing is they've made deals to like leave these on these other ones on these other services for a certain amount of time, and then pull them over. So, for example, when we watched The Last Jedi for James to see it, and so he could understand what I was crying about. It's still on Netflix and not on Disney Plus, so I think they're giving them a couple weeks or months or whatever before they pull it all over. Zara, I'm not an expert on either, but Star Wars and Star Trek are completely different to me. Yeah, it's just a whole different feel, Zara. I mean, Star Trek is more of the classic, straight up sci-fi, futuristic, everything. You know, Star Wars is still, it's still got that grit to it. You know, so there's definitely a different feel. Um, Speaking of that, Aaron, the Enterprise would kill the Millennium Falcon in battle, but did Kirk or Picard or Spot? They stand no match against the Force technology wise though. Oh, technology wise, those Star Trek wins. Yeah, no, I agree. As far as the ships go, yeah, you can't outdo that technology. But yeah, no person's gonna stand against a Force wielder. So I agree. And then when you have the overacting too with it, fire. Hello, Clariola. How are you? Yeah, yes. Hit the like button, and if you're here and you're new, and you hadn't yet, please subscribe if you don't mind. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to gain subscribers during the live stream instead of losing them. That would be really cool. Thank you though. That's all right, Aaron. I got you, man. What's up, Red Sweats? Where do you think Mando's going to next? They may have killed off all the bounty hunters, but the trackers are still working, so he got a fresh batch of bounty hunters to kill. Yeah, I was wondering about Red Sweat. I was going to ask you guys this actually. What do you think now? Because he's out of the bounty hunter guild. Like he's out unless there's another guild or something he can join. He's not a bounty hunter technically now. Now he's more of a mercenary, I guess. So I don't know. I thought they was going to establish a place for the clan, and they didn't follow up on that because he had stayed there for weeks and never contacted anybody. Now he knows that they're going to be after Baby Yoda, so he's going to become his protector as opposed to a bounty hunter now. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they. I don't know. Where do you think it's going? I think he definitely wants to find the right place for him that he can be protected, or maybe somehow he can. We were talking about the bio tracker before, the fobs. Maybe you can find out a way to disable that, somewhere. So he may head back to the guild and find out how all that works, so he can't be tracked. That's ultimately the only thing that's going to save him. Oh yeah, that makes sense, Lord Kev. Was Sony Spider Verse won't be on Disney? Yeah, that's true. That is true. I didn't think about the Sony stuff. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But the other stuff will eventually come over for sure. Um, John Haymaker Spock would Vulcan nerve pinch a Jedi. I don't think he could get close to one though. Well, maybe some stupid Jedi because they never use the damn Force, but no Sith. No Sith. He could not get close to a Sith. Yeah, that would be cool. Hey, Ron, we need to get William Shatner on an episode of the Bound of Mandalorian. That'd be cool. Lord Kev on Patreon, thank you, man. Please offer my condolences to all Michigan fans in the chat tonight. H3 dude's eyes are creepy. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, Nicole. I have to say O. I forgot. Was it supposed to be O or OH? Yeah, I don't watch college football, but I just know that my Panthers lost again, of course, against freaking Washington. Where's Carol Brown at? She should be in here bragging tonight. But I told her we were done since week one. Also, Grant Tollison, thank you, Grant, on Patreon. Star Wars is a reimagined Western. Yes, it is, Grant. This is, I mentioned that in the other video, but when I started to go to film school and I was starting to take classes leading up to that, I had a paper to do, and that's exactly what I wrote it on. This was originally a space western. That's what George Lucas intended, a space western family soap opera. So that's exactly what it is. So like I said, if you just change the furniture, the dressing, whatever, it's the same stories. Yeah, Paul, I actually cut that out of the video, the review video. I had a quick little thing in there where I was asking about her. I just tried to keep it a little bit shorter. But the widow, she could shoot, and I was like, what's her backstory? So if she's if she's scheduled for more episodes, maybe we will find out why she's a widow and who her husband was or whatever. Her hubby died in the war is what you're asking. I'm assuming they're obviously familiar with the Empire, that was something like that, because, who knows? But she obviously has some skills with that rifle. So I wonder what her story is. And I actually mentioned that, and then it was kind of near the end of the video, so I cut it out, trying to keep it a little bit shorter. But exactly what I was asking too. Lolo, what's up, Lolo? Yo, how are you? How are you? Aaron, have you checked out The Wolf and the Crows, the extras from Game of Thrones that got their own channel? You should get those boys on. Yeah, I have seen them. I have seen some of their videos, and I thought about it. I thought about, because we started the interview stuff with a few people a long time ago with Game of Thrones, but since then I just really haven't thought about Game of Thrones stuff anymore, besides the prequels that are coming, House of the Dragon. So it'd be cool to talk to those guys. I don't know. It's just the whole. I like to get their perspective, honestly, on season 8 as extras. Matt Riley, thank you, Matt, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Smokescreen is the way. I have spoken. Good night, all. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate it. I wish these notifications were working. I tested this earlier. Let me see. Oh, it is working. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Here, let me put these on. I can hear. There we go. I guess it is working. I don't know. At least the test one's working. Yes, Red Sweats. It's I'm still torp about it. I thought I was over it, but I'm not. Every time I see something about it, like a meme or something, I'm still reminded. It's destroyed me. It's destroyed me mentally and this channel. So, yes, it's still a sore spot for me. Lord Kev, nah, I've watched. I don't do college football. I never have. I've always watched the NFL. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've watched it, but not. I've never cared, honestly. Always been a pro guy. Even in my team, Carolina, I mean, obviously they're not a great known for football, so I've just never watched it. That's since I was a kid. Probably because Carolina sucks in football for the most part. Nicole Warden, go blue. Why you got to make fun of a person with a tick? What? What? Oh God, here we go. Paul, oh, the Patriots lost? Good. I don't care who beats them. I don't give a shit if it's Duke. That's fine with me. That's good news. If the Patriots lose, I'm happy about it. You know what I mean? I just can't stand them. Yeah, Lord Kev, the Panthers are just. I mean, if you've seen 2015 was the best year we've ever had. I mean, obviously we almost went undefeated. It was unbelievable to watch. And then they got the Super Bowl blues. They shouldn't have lost that Super Bowl. It was stupid. It was an easy win, and they blew it or whatever. And then it's been the same ever since. Garbage. I just can't be. I can't be emotionally invested anymore. I used to be so into football, and it fucks my whole week up if I get into it that much. So I had to disconnect myself from the force. You know what I'm saying? Ooh! The Eagles fly lost to the freaking Dolphins. Yeah. Yes, John Haymaker. The Patriots. I mean, I don't care if they kick him out of NFL. I don't care. I just can't stand them. I'm still not over 2003 because they cheated and recorded our practices and our plays. So I'll never get over it. I hate Bill Belichick. I hate Tom Brady. I respect Tom Brady, but I hate him. And I hate Bill Belichick worse. And I'm sorry for any Patriots fans or anybody in the New England area. It's just the way it is. I bet even New Englanders are sick of the Patriots. Yeah, at least say Nicole. least you're not from Michigan. We have the Lions. Yeah, that's true. I tell you what, Nicole, though, y'all had Megatron. I can't believe. I mean, I know that's been a while now, but I still can't believe he retired that early. To me, that was early for Megatron. He was a bad motherfucker. He could have came down to Carolina for a couple years at least. That'd have been nice. All right, let's see. Let me double check Patreon over here. I know we started this late and had all these issues, so everybody was not aware of this. Let's see. Well, at least you didn't have done all the damn 28-3 constantly reminding you of your team's failures. Oh no, I'm reminded all the time. I remind all the time. Grant, by the way, thank you, Grant. I can't see the emails obviously right now on stream, but thank you, new Patreon, Grant Tollison. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Really means a lot right now. Really does. Appreciate it. I will send you a message here shortly, and you'll get a shout out in the next video. So thank you, man. Appreciate that. I was just trying to see. I think Grant was the last. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, Paul. I mean, Stafford and him. They hooked up pretty good. I don't know, but I didn't keep up enough with obviously Detroit. Obviously, I just knew of Megatron, and back then I played fantasy football, so I knew every player in the league at the time. Niff, Chris, check out the early Witcher reviews saying the fight scenes with Cavill put most got fight scene to shame. Yeah, I think I saw you. I don't know. Did you maybe mention that to me in the on Twitch or something, or maybe I saw you post on Twitter. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I hope it's outstanding. I don't know how you can. I guess you're saying the sword fights, the actual combat scenes. I don't know if you can really put something to shame, but yeah, we'll see. I look forward to it. And the choreography for sure. But yeah, I haven't read. I haven't seen anything on The Witcher recently, other than just the December 20th, and they are going to drop it all at once. So, I mean, it sucks for me, I guess, and from the YouTube aspect, because maybe I can do a video a day on each episode. I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot too, though. I'll just have to do every other day or something for 8 episodes. There's no way I can stretch that out for 8 weeks and make a whole season out of it like you can with Mandalorian and whatever. But it kind of sucks because that's the fantasy genre that I'm in, and I think a lot of people is going to love The Witcher once they get used to it, because it's a little different. It's a little bit different. It's not Game of Thrones. But I think people will love it, and it sucks that it's like all going to be done in a week or two, and then it's over. And it's not good for YouTubing. It's not great for YouTubing. Mary, why you bugging? Mary, multi-generational family of Cleveland Brown fans. Yes. Now I see why Big Kev's apologizing. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I get it, Mary. I get it. Yes. Let's see. Hi, Lord. What's up? How are you? I am not watching The Watchmen. I have never, even as a comic nerd back in the day, I've never been into The Watchmen that much. I know the basics of it. I don't know any details, and it doesn't seem to be something I'd be interested in and love. I mean, I know Dr. Manhattan in a little bit, but I've never really been drawn to it. So I have not seen any episodes. I do hear it's great. I just don't have time for everything. And it's all, it's all YouTube. If I was just like, just watching TV at night like I used to before I started all this shit, I'd probably be watching all this stuff. But everything is from a YouTube perspective for me, and it's really makes it difficult to really enjoy stuff and watch, more than, one or two things at a time. Because if I'm going to watch it, the way I look at it, if I'm going to watch it, I got to love it and I want to talk about it. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've heard great things about it, and then I've heard bad things. I don't remember exactly what, because I don't know the details. But Karen, you only watched the Super Bowl and the halftime show. Yeah, I mean, I always watch the Super Bowl, but and I watch the World Series, but I used to be such a hardcore football fan, and I still am a fan of my Panthers. But I just had to disconnect for a while. I just had to step back and, you know, and not be so damn emotionally invested because they break my heart every damn year. All right, T Bowen. Good night, man. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. I know work is tomorrow for most people. We'll do another 15, 20 minutes or so. This was going to be short anyway, but I got started late, and because of everything with the tech issues. So I apologize. This has been a weird stream. Cleveland for life. Hey, at least you're sticking with American K. That's all right. Jake, yeah. The halftime shows have become trash. The last couple of years were better, I think, but ever since Janet, Janet was the last good one with the whole wardrobe malfunction. That wasn't a malfunction. I mean, I'd like to see her come back and do it again, actually. But Mary, I hope I will like The Witcher. I haven't read those books. I know I'll probably lose my nerd card. No, you wouldn't lose your nerd card. A lot of people hadn't read the books. The games, there's a lot more gamers that know about The Witcher than there are. I mean, at least over here. I'm not saying like I have the actual numbers or something, but gamers know The Witcher more than fantasy nerds. I think. I don't know. The Witcher became so popular, especially three. That's what most people know, I think. Paul, yeah, I think I did see that actually. Paul, The Witcher was picked up for season two, so at least they have faith in it. Yeah, that's a good thing. If it's picked up for season two before season one comes out, then that's a pretty good sign. I would imagine. Um, let's see. I was trying to find. Oh, here we go. Here is the. This is the pretty badass scene here. That ATST looks pretty badass with the whole red lights inside of it right there. Um, yeah, but Mary, I mean, even I'm still not through the novels. I mean, I finished the first two short story books, so we're going to see a lot of that too in the show. I think first season, you're going to see, the Butcher of Blaviken. I've already done a video on that too. But so yeah, I'm learning with everybody else on this one. This is not like a Song of Ice and Fire where I'd read it and everything before I started doing YouTube. Well, I started at the same time, but I mean, as we got further along. I think so, Nev. I think Game of Thrones people are definitely looking for the next thing like that. So it's about the closest you're going to get until an actual prequel comes for being in the same world. So I think people would dig The Witcher. I mean, it is a little different though because you have people that just don't like the monster aspect of it, and I know that's not what it's actually about, but I mean, there's obviously that element, and people watch Game of Thrones and could deal with some ice zombies because it was so it wasn't the forefront, but The Witcher's going to be a little bit more magicy, You're going to see some little bit more Harry Potter style magic. Not, waving a wand and all the time, but there are sorcerers and monsters, and so that will turn some people away, I'm sure. But I think people will dig it. Doc Holliday, you're missing the World Axe Throwing League on ESPN2 for this. Oh my God, Doc, man, go watch your axe throwing. You don't have to. You don't feel obligated to sit here with me, because I mean that's important, dude. Jesus Christ, that would be kind of cool though. I don't know if you're serious or not, Doc. That's the scary part. I don't know if you're serious or if you're just fucking with me, or a little bit of both. There you go, Karen with a Y. Witchery. There you go. There's another word. Well, by the way, any words in this chat are trademarked by the Smokescreen Corporation. Just saying. So, magicy, witchery, and what did we say earlier? Whatever. That's also a trademark now. Yes, Anita, the memes are outstanding. The Baby Yoda memes. I mean, that's the cutest thing in TV history, movie history. Oh, Doc, dead serious. Doc, go watch it, man. Don't feel. You're not even a Star Wars nerd, man. Don't feel obligated to sit here, man. I mean, I appreciate it. I do. I really do. But don't. I mean, can you DVR it or something? Or are you streaming it? What? I don't know. Don't miss your axe throwing. Jason Momoa is a good axe thrower. I'd love to do it. It's in Iowa. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Good TV. Exactly. No, it would be. I dig it. Doc, I mean, do you want me to? I can end the stream, Doc, if you want, if it'll make you feel better. We can just end the stream for Doc so he can go watch his axe throwing on ESPN2. You can't miss that championship, man. Uh-oh, Steph Snow, you're a pro at throwing knives. Are you really? Or are you joking? I'm a pro at throwing shuriken and small throwing knives, actually. Nev, The Witcher is 25% porn, 25% monsters and magic, and 50% treachery and backstabbing. That about describes it. That's pretty much it. That's about right. I would say your numbers are pretty close. Yeah, pretty damn close. Lot of politics. Has anybody seen Dandelion in the prequels? I keep saying prequel, damn it. The trailer. I have not noticed Dandelion. I mean, I don't know if we've seen him or just don't know it, or I don't know. I'm sure he's got to be in it, I guess. And he's a character throughout the short story books, that a companion of his quite a bit. What's interesting though is the first book, The Last Wish. I think the narrator, because I was doing the audiobook, and I think the narrator called him Don Dillion at first, and then Dandelion later. I don't know though. That's interesting. I need to know why now. God, no, I'm not taking the heat for ending the stream. Anita, I threw axes, a legit place here in Sydney, great for stress relief. Oh, no doubt about it. There's Lady Celtic. Hey, Lady Celtic, how are you? No, you're good, Lady Celtic. I was late as hell anyway, and then when I started, I'm not sure what happened. It didn't stream to the right place. We had two YouTube chats going on at the same time, so this was very, because I'm a professional streamer, so what that means it was shittily done, and that's another word I just made up, shittily. So yeah, don't worry about it. This has been a clusterfuck anyway. So. Oh, they're not going to call him Dandelion? Are they? What do you mean? See, I haven't read any Witcher news. I'm just trying to like just go straight into the show. Why do they not call him Dandelion or Dandelion? I mean, it's been Dandelion for the second book. Was the entire book was Dandelion? John Haymaker had lots of women put knives in my heart. Yes, yes, I know the, I know the feeling. Oh, okay, Sarah K. That makes sense. Going by the original Polish name versus Dandelion in the show. I got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Sarah K. Neff. So Dandelion is Jaskier. Okay, so is that the original Polish name? That makes sense. Yeah, you got to remember that was translated. So, um, three B's POV. What's up? Are we going to be happy with the new Star Wars movie? I feel like it could be good. We mentioned that a little bit earlier. I'm cautiously optimistic that he can fix a few things, but they cannot completely undo the Last Jedi. So I mean, potentially yes, it could be okay, but I just don't. I can't imagine that it would just be like outstanding. You know what I mean? I just can't imagine based off the Last Jedi and the story in totality. Excuse me. Yeah, Wesley. I'm sorry, Wesley. You were saying the same thing. Use the Polish name for the show. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Barrick Don Dillian. Jesus Christ. Doc, you're still here. You're still here. Go look. Go watch your axe throwing competition, man. Anita watching The Witcher for Henry. Oh, what? What do you think? You think he's hot, Anita? You think Henry Cavill's hot? I mean, you think he's got nice boobs? Steph Snow, Henry looking damn good, damn good. Yeah, yeah, he's a good looking dude. He's a cool dude though. He loved the Witcher games. He's a gamer. Henry Cavill could be a game. He's a gamer. He could be a streamer if he wanted. Yeah, Jaskier, the Polish name, makes sense. I didn't think about that before. I mean, I've explained that before in the videos and stuff in the Witcher stream we did, talking about the Polish translation because I thought the first book for the first few stories were odd to me. Not the stories, I mean the way it was read, and I think that's because of translation. So I always need to remember that. So I don't know though. Are they getting help from the author? I think they are. John Haymaker, yeah, Brienne is in Star Wars, but spoiler, she had about 4 minutes total of screen time in both movies, and she died. So not anymore. So no more Brienne of Tarth, Captain Phasma, with the laser-proof armor that the other stormtroopers don't get to wear. She died. Finn killed her in the Last Jedi. So Colton M, I think Henry Cavill is dating Gina Carano, or it was at one point. Oh, well, that's interesting tie-in. Yeah, if women are all over Twitter thirsting over Henry, I think he's probably used to it. Must be nice. Must be nice, Henry. But that's what you get for spending, last 20 years in the gym. I guess. Nev, Doc hacks an axe to grind with the live stream. I wasn't going to stream Doc, man. I wasn't because my mom was heading back tomorrow. She was up here for Thanksgiving and stuff, so I wasn't going to stream at all. And I was like, nah, I got to, man. I need to, I got to do it for the people and lose 12 other people. But the point is, I got to do it. So I'm sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to mess up your night, man. Doc, we got 10 more minutes, though. We got 10 more minutes. So I don't know what you're missing, but, You can check out, man, anytime. Nicole, Steph, I'm so ready for a new light porn magical man on my TV. Light porn. Well, you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. He's the right guy. He's the right guy for. Let's see. Because the Geralt is going to, yeah. I mean, Geralt is, he's a little bit of a playboy, just a little bit. I was trying to find. I can't quite get to it. I was trying to go to this damn right here where she was about to take his helmet off her. I can't. I'm not going to worry about it. I can't get to the frame. Lady Celtic, The Witcher starts November the 20th. I believe that is correct. Doc, Jesus Christ. This channel is the wind beneath my wings, you silly goose. Oh my God. Yeah, right. Right, Doc. I hear you. Yes, Geralt of Rivia, Sarah Kay. Yeah, he is a he's a playboy. So you're going to get to see a lot of Henry Cavill with no clothes, I'm sure. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. What's up, Peter Griffin? Hello. We can kind of figure out where Mando goes to or goes back to at the end, but will they have to kidnap the doctor to take the tracker out? Well, that's what I was thinking. There's no tracker in him. It's just a bio thing. So I don't know how that works and how they can undo that. So yeah, I don't know. But we're going to get a follow up on the Camino thing, I'm sure. So I don't know if we'll see him again. I guess we will. But he's going to have to do some investigating to make for him to be safe. That's where I think he's got to head to is this general mission to find out what he is, why people are after him, what the Force thing is that he should already know about. Did I say November? I meant December. I'm sorry if I said November. I'm sorry, Karen. I thought I said December 20th. Yeah, that would be impossible, at least in 2019 since we're past that. But yes, I meant December 20th. Sorry, Lady Celtic. December 20th. If I said November. Jake, you got better boobs than Henry Cavill. Well, I mean, post it on Twitter, man. Let us see. Let us see it, man. I'm working on mine. But, it ain't gonna be nothing like that, though. Shit. Uh-oh, Anita. Early Christmas with Naked Henry. Ooh. Yeah. But Lady Celtic, you're not a Star Wars fan or a Mandalorian fan at least? Tom Bystander, what's up, man? I thought I saw you in here earlier. I think you're in the other chat. Sorry, Tom, for all the issues earlier. Thank you, man. You're the GOAT. Yeah, I don't know about that, but thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. Maybe you're not even talking to me. You could be talking to somebody in the chat. But I appreciate it, dude. Like Kyrie in Cleveland. Yeah, Kyrie was by far the best player in Cleveland at the time. Yes, no doubt. I'm with you on that. Lost your old Twitter account, Lady Celtic? How'd you lose it? Did you forget to log in or something? Oh, that's right, Tina. Yeah, he is, Sapkowski is, Sapkowski, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. Tina he's pretty damn salty. And this is the author of The Witcher, the Polish author. And he was very, very upset about the video games because he didn't get paid because he signed this thing thinking they would be a failure. Because you got to remember, The Witcher was a thing in Europe, at one point or another they tried a show that failed, and the video games got signed, and he took like this small payment out. I mean, he didn't get a lot of money out of it, and he was super super salty about it because it blew up and became a giant game. And so you're saying, in all adaptations, be the first or the last, I may never involved in its development. From my point of view, the book is the book and the adaptation is the adaptation. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't believe after the game that he wouldn't be involved in this. I mean, obviously he's getting paid. He obviously had to sell it to TV. But it's just weird to me. Like, if you want to, it's your material. Like, you want to, I would think you want to see it done right. But he also said that about The Witcher 1, 2, and 3 of the games, that it's not canon, it doesn't count, it's just games. So he's super salty about it. Mary Kincaid, thank you for the super chat. Mandos are warriors, so that they made you see the Jedi as warriors, not Force users. No, they know. They know they're Force users. That's really a big deal in their culture. Is the history of the Jedi, and the Beskar steel, as they're calling it now. It used to be iron. But they know that it's lightsaber resistant, so they should know about the Jedi, and that's what I was saying was odd about the Mandalorian. Even if he hadn't seen it, because at this point in Star Wars lore or the timeline, there are not very many Jedi. Obviously, there's a couple dark side users, but it's more of a legendary thing. But still, if he's brought into the culture as a Mandalorian, he should know about it. He should be taught about it, even if he's never seen it. So that's what I didn't get about. Like, he may have an idea that he just saw the Force, but he should have asked. And I thought this episode, that's where it fell short, is he didn't think more about Yoda being special, Baby Yoda being special in that sense. So that should be a pretty big deal, actually. So I was a little disappointed that he just kind of like, yeah, he can stay here, as opposed to like questioning like why he was able to lift the rhino creature thing. So I don't know. We'll see what direction they're going. I mean, they're tied into the universe, so there's got to be a reason. What Steph Snow hair man boobs are way cuter. What? Jesus. Excuse me. I got you, Lady Celtic Moon. Now, okay. Lord Kev, I'm jealous of Jake's boobs. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him, so I don't know. But Jake says he's ripped. Jake from State Farm says he's ripped. So we'll I don't know. Maybe we'll see sometime. Not that I really care to see Jake, but maybe some of the ladies and some of the dudes in the chat may want to see. So picture didn't happen is what they're saying. Tom Bystander, I missed the stream, Chris, but how are Mando and Baby Yoda going to coexist as a tandem with such a huge age difference between them? I mean, I don't know. I think it's, like I said before, it's a weird pairing time, but it kind of works. But I don't know how long they can make that work. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be cool if he was with him and could learn the Force, but he, by all other standards, he still needs to be trained. So, except for the couple natural things he figures out, I don't know. I don't know how long that can last. Lord Kev, hashtag dad bods are sexy too. So they say, Lord Kev, so they say. Yeah, Neff, I totally agree. Neff, this is the point I made in the other one, and I believe your comment. I feel like they don't mention Jedi, Sith, or Force stuff, so the story doesn't become dependent on that narrative like the movie trilogy. No, I agree with that completely. They certainly don't need to overdo it, but I mean, it is there. It is a thing. So you also can't ignore if there's a Force user he comes across, right? So they don't need to make it like a main staple for damn sure. They don't need to have a Jedi character that's a frequent, character run into some here and there or something, whatever, but that's it. Leave it for Mandalorian stuff. So I agree with that, but the Force is part of the universe, so they can't ignore it either. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely don't overdo it. Excuse me. Lord Kid. The only thing ripped on me is the ass of my pants. Jesus Christ. All right, let me triple check Patreon here before we get out of here. Again, I apologize, guys, for the shorter stream because we started so late, and then when I did start, about 10:40, it was only 30 minutes later than usual. Well, about 10 or 15 minutes later than usual. Then all the tech issues. So I hope, I'm sure there's some people that were just sitting in the chat waiting and it never started over there. So hopefully they got that link. All right, I think we're good there. I'm sure most people, it's too late probably for most people to see it. Anyway. Oh, Doc Holliday, topless axe throwing. Yeah, Jake, there you go. There you go. May the Swartz be with you. Raina Marie. There's Raina Marie. You are late. You are late. And we started at 9 o'clock on the dot, Raina. Everything was perfect. There were no issues tonight. And we all asked immediately where you were. And, I mean, I don't know where you've been. We're about to get off now in like 2 minutes. So, I'm sorry, Raina. You missed it. You missed a hell of a stream. No, I'm kidding. We did miss you, Raina. We did. But we started off horribly. YouTube screwed me over bad. I was streaming to like Twitch and YouTube and Mixer and all this shit at the same time. Apparently, I'm not sure what was happening. I was in the chat by myself for a long time. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Ellen, hello. Damn, I like when people join, but I hate when people join right before we're about to get off off the stream. I see your Swartz is as big as mine. I need to watch Spaceballs again. I always use the little clips and videos occasionally, but I need to watch it again. No, Raina, we had so many technical difficulties. We started late, and it was just clusterfuck. So anyway, Streamlabs screwed me over bad. Yes, John Haymaker, I just saw that clip when I was doing the video the other day, and I pulled out the, evil will always triumph because good is dumb clip. I watched that too. I am your father's cousin's former college roommate. Oh, slapstick comedy, man. You can't beat it. I lie like a rug. Me? What do you mean? What, Lord Kev? What happens to me often? What are you asking happens to me often? Oh, I'm lying like hail. Oh, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Lady Raina of House Tardiness. Yeah. Yes, Steph Snow. That was me. I think I'm alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. That was me. I was sitting there going, am I live? Like for like 10 minutes. What's up, peaceful dude? What's up, man? What's up, big perm? Big worm? What's up? We're about to get out of here, but I'm glad you guys stopped by at least. We'll grab a couple more and then get out of here. It's time for Riddick's snack, and we started later because, like I said, for people who missed it, my mom was in town for Thanksgiving. She was heading back home tomorrow morning, so I got here late and then started, and then we had tech issues, so for real. Yes, Lord Kev, it does suck. It does. And there's Jarek. He's late too. Jarek is late too. Damn it, Jarek Dominguez. Um, Covington Sheriff, what's up? Will Mary Sewery stab or slice Ben next? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do this. I really don't. Like they hinted at their little some Kylo redemption thing, and I'm sure that's what they'll do to follow the Vader one. I don't know. I have no idea. Um, what's that, Lady Celtic? What are we confirming? What do we need to confirm? I'm sorry, I must have missed something. For you, Philip, I'll leave now. See you next Sunday. Okay, okay, Lady Celtic. I guess I don't know if you're talking to me or. I'm sorry if I missed something. But Lady Celtic, if you're heading out, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, what is this link? Okay, I see your link now. Hold on. What is this? Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin, fantastic Winds of Winter release date news. We got some news on Winds of Winter. I don't know. Do we still want to read this book? Really quickly. Hold on. Well, I can't. Okay, I'm trying to. Here, I'll just throw this. I'll just throw this up here really quick if you want to see it, and then we'll get out of here. This is what Lady Celtic sent us. George R. R. Martin, fantastic Winds of Winter release date news. There have been wait for it's been over 8 years since Dance with Dragons. Looks certain the book will hit shelves next July. Okay, well, I mean that's what he did say next year. So now we have July, summer of 2020. That was the quote I saw before, I believe. Yes, I think that's. Okay, yeah, I remember this quote. If I don't have the Winds Winter for Worldcon, you have a right for permission to imprison me. Yeah, I remember that quote. Okay, so basically July of next year. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it, but I think he will this time. I think he will because he's been close. I mean, he's had it basically done for a long time. I think it was just a more of deciding what's in it, what to move to the next book, what to take out. I think it's been rearranging, figuring out the how to work his way out of Marine, all that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think he will this time, but we'll see. I'm really curious to see though when people read it and then they see the same stuff that was in the show already, and then they go, "Oh, well, damn, he did have some information." Yes, they did have some information. um, Peaceful dude. Hey man, you got to check out the Attack on Titan show. No, I have not checked out Attack on Titan. No, but I get so many. Have you watched this? You need to watch this. I just don't have a lot of time. I don't even know if I'd heard of that before you mentioned that before. But Covington Sheriff, will Ray take a limb off for Ben or let him be? Yeah, that is true. That is a kind of a Star Wars thing. Did that happen? That didn't happen in The Last Jedi, though, did it? All right, Nev, have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate it, as usual. Yeah, go to work. Go to work. We're getting off here. But yeah, I don't. Did anybody lose their arm, their hand in. No, they didn't. Besides, some of the Snoke's fucking whatever they are guards. But yeah, no main characters lost a hand or anything, right? So I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I'd imagine if it's going to be a main character, it'll be Kylo, but I think he'll probably just die. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I mean, I don't do spoilers or anything, so. All right, Lady Celtic, have a good one. See you on Twitch. Yeah, we'll stream. I'm not sure what we're streaming this week, but we'll go back to something because we finished Star Wars. So Yeah, Jake, I do too. I just, it's left a bad taste in my mouth. Silver Scale, I was starting to read the books around season 7, and I'm just not into it anymore. And I get it. I completely get it, Silver Scale. I think a lot of people are going to be like that, honestly, at least for a while, unless something big comes out that's completely different. There is going to be some different twist, apparently, in Winds. I think that has something to do with Stannis, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think there's a lot of people that feels the same way. I understand. I'm going to read them, but only because, damn it, I mean, I've read them 100 times. You know, I don't know how many, but a lot, and I can't just not finish it now and see the differences. You know, and the same things, obviously the big things, but and get some answers. But I get it. I do. I completely get it. Yeah, Uncle Ed, that is true. I guess 3PO, yeah, he had the red arm thing. Yeah. I don't know if that counts, but that is true. It's usually a lightsaber arm hand thing. Anyway, all right. Steph Snow, I still got The Witcher 3. Yes, we can still do that. We got Dead by Daylight. I need to get back on that some because I'm sure my rank. What were we up to? Rank 5? We were a rank 5 killer, and then we're probably back at 20 now because we haven't played in a long time. I know we got up to, it was either 5 or 6 because we were blue, right? Or red. We got to red, right? Germ sucks. Donkey Dinkle. I don't know. It's really odd. It's really odd. He is odd in some ways because it's like he can't say no to TV stuff. It's like, man, I don't know. But I mean, I can't. It's his thing. It's his thing. So, excuse me. All right. So yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm sorry about the delay and the technical issues. I'm sure people were confused as I was when I was sitting here by myself streaming and everybody was on the other channel or the other link. So I'll figure that out. I'm going to mark this as usual, unlisted. So anybody that has a link on Patreon or whatever can still watch it for anybody that's watching this later or wants to watch it back or anything. I'm trying to turn this channel around, and I can't have live streams public. They just can't do it. But it'll still be there, just unlisted. So whatever link you have, that's where it'll be. So I'll link that on Patreon for anybody who wants to watch it back too. But yes. There it is. Now you got that in my head. Steph's no, damn it. Peaceful, some mix of Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. Yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, it really does. But yeah, I don't know. We could do Witcher. We got to finish The Witcher 3 at some point, Steph. So maybe back to that. Maybe a mix of both. But yes, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for the super chats. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Neff as well as Mary, Matt, Randy, and Zara for becoming a channel member. Thank you, Zara. I'm sorry if I didn't thank you earlier. That just popped up. So thank you, Zara. It might have just been a renewal thing, but thank you for being a channel member. And really, thank you again to Grant Tollison for becoming a Patreon. Really appreciate it. I will send you a message here when we get off here, and I will shout you out in the next video. So thank you so much, Grant. Really appreciate it. But thank you guys. Love you all. We'll see you next Sunday on Twitch also all week, obviously, but next Sunday for the next Mandalorian video or live stream. We'll do a video on Friday when Mandalorian comes out, and I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube this week exactly, but we'll see. So either way, I will see some of you guys on Twitch all week. And if I don't see you in a video, which I probably will, I will see you Friday in a video and then Sunday for the live stream. So thank you, everybody. Good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.